Good afternoon. Welcome to MCHSLive.com news. Today we have scores and highlights from last night's volleyball game, details about tonight's pink out with the volleyball team, and more. It is Thursday, October 15th, and this is MCHSLive.com news. The ASVAB test will be next Tuesday. This test assesses a student's ability to learn new skills. Make sure to sign up in the front office. There is no military commitment for those that take the test. If you are interested in a Latin club, there will be 2 meetings. The first meeting will be on October 19th, and the second one will be on October 21st. The meeting will take place in room 605, Ms. Stewart's room. Attend one of those meetings to elect officers. The meeting will consist of future activities and play. If you can't make it to either of those meetings, please stop by Ms. Stewart's room before or after school. Now let's check in with Riley. Riley, what do you have for us?
The PSAT is October 17th at 8 a.m. in the cafeteria. Make sure you bring 2 pencils, an approved calculator, and a water. And please leave your phone in your car or at home.
Thanks, Riley. Anyone interested in being part of the international club and wants to learn more about different world cultures, the first meeting next Wednesday at 3:45 room 613. To stay informed, you may want to join the Google Classroom code, which is AZJWXV6. If I misspoke or you didn't hear me again, that code is AZJWXV6. On October 22nd, DECA will celebrating their new chapter and talking about their upcoming opportunities and competition. Go join them in a cafe just off the cafeteria. You need to pre-order your lunch on Google Classroom by October 20th at 3:30 to Ms. Harris. All are $5.
Hey guys, it's Annabelle
and Poppy
from the MCHS Doghouse. We have new cooling towels in stock
and drip hoodies.
Don't forget to come by on Thursday morning at 7:20 for iced coffee.
Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and TikTok at MCHS Doghouse.
Last night, the Lady Dogs softball team welcomed the Titans of North Oconee for a final tune-up before the JHSA tournament starts next week. Avery Kennett was the player of the game, scoring 2 of the Lady Dogs' 2 runs and making outstanding plays in the field. The Lady Dogs gave up a big 6th inning and ultimately fell to 3rd. The Lady Dogs take the field again on Tuesday for the opening round of the JHSA softball tournament. The ladies will host Brantley County beginning at 4:30 for a doubleheader. If the series needs a 3rd game, it will be on Wednesday at 4 p.m. Make sure you make plans to go to the game and support the Lady Dogs. This afternoon, the Lady Dogs volleyball team will have a home game, 2 home matches versus Salem at 5 and Winter Barrow at 7. Also, it's Pink Out, wear pink to support breast cancer awarenesses. The football team will have a game tomorrow against Hezbollah. It will be a home game and will start at 7:30. If you cannot make it to the game, it will be live on MCHSLive.com. A huge part of football is the environment, and one of the major part of the environment is the cheerleaders. Early Al caught up with Hannah Martin to get some details about silent cheer.
This week I caught up with MCHS cheerleader Hannah Martin and her take on her last year being a cheerleader here at MCHS.
Bittersweet, just because it's kind of cool just to know that I get to hopefully move on to like college cheer and stuff, but it's just sad like leaving all my friends and like just the everything that I've been doing for the past few years.
So glad to hear Hannah's favorite memory about her and her cheerleaders.
Favorite memory is probably when we were at game day and we had to go backstage before our last performance, and we had to everyone came together and we had to rework everything before we went out and then won game day.
Later, I caught up with her coach, Coach Foss, to find out what makes Hannah stand out from the rest.
One of the things that makes Hannah stand out, she's only been with us for 2 years on the sidelines, but she stepped up and she took her place. And this year, she's going to be representing herself and Morgan County High School in the Cheerleader of the Year competition. And all we asked was, were you interested in trying out? And she was like, yes. So I think that's part of what makes Hannah a leader, is by leading by example and then also showing that initiative and following through.
Finally, I asked Hannah for some advice for some future cheerleaders.
I would say to make sure you just have a lot of enthusiasm and just never let it show when you mess up and just keep smiling and yeah.
Thanks for watching, and this is Al at MCHS Live.
Thanks for that, Al. Now let's check in with Caitlin.
Any girls interested in girls flag football, the meeting will be this Thursday right after school in room 635.
Thanks, Caitlin. On Sunday, Young Life will be hosting their first annual 3-on-3 basketball tournament called Madison Mana. If you are a high school boy that is interested in playing basketball and winning trophies, you can sign up on the Morgan County Young Life Instagram. Now let's get with dealing with the weather.
Today's weather has a high of 82 degrees and a low of 59. It's a little bit cloudy and there's a 2-mile-per-hour winds. It also seems to be a 15% chance of rain.
On today's music news, Future JR's new album is coming out today. The new album is called Things to Get Better. Also, Jason Derulo's new song, Savage Love, made its way to being the #1 on the single in the U.S. It's also the first #1 song in the country. Savage Love is also the first #1 song in the UK. The movie Fast and Furious 9 is set to release on April 2nd, 2021. The trailer has already been released, so if you are interested, check it out. Also, Ryan Reynolds is coming out with a new movie, Free Guy, in its 2 months, which is December 11th. If you don't know who Ryan Reynolds is, he is the one that played Deadpool. There's a new Netflix series called Social Distance that will be out today. This series is not only packed full with many popular faces, but also about real-life coronavirus events. The whole series is made with people who were in quarantine. If you are interested in how other people face COVID, tune into Netflix today to watch this season 8 series. In game news, Call of Duty Cold War gave Xbox and PC players early access. If they bought the preview of the game, Call of Duty had an update that added a new shotgun and buffed the SPR-208 marksman and buffed the AS Val assault rifle. The new shotgun is called JAK-12. In other Call of news, Call of Duty updated patch notes for PC. The patch notes said letting games files be smaller or a PC. It's now time for another award-winning Joke of the Day. Today's Joke of the Day goes out to the volleyball team. If you don't get it, ask them to explain. How many millimeters does it take to screw in a light bulb? Just one, but the first setter has to put it perfectly into their hand. Thank you for watching today's show, and join us tomorrow for details from tonight's pink out matches for the volleyball team, details about the football game, and much more. Have a great day, and always go Dogs.